And then for the
seed bin for craft.
backing, I am using. There's my backing. It's a Klima product from Yuri Klima. He's a well-known Czech fly tyer, and he is the runs most of the fly fishing competitions over in the Czech Republic, and he's developed some really nice materials. So I'm not getting too much bulk. It's going to still be nice and slim throughout the body. And the dubbing I'm just going to use, it's a basic dubbing. It's a mix of natural and synthetic fibers. And this is from Seaman, Jan Seaman, who is an international Czech nympher and runs a Czech nymphing class over in the Czech Republic.
What alternate type of dubbing would you like? American?
For American, you could probably use like an ice dub, like the new Pearl ice dub, or the hair pearl ice dub, which is. And so we're just going to make a nice little slim body. You don't want it to get too bulky.
Are all these hooks barbless?
Yes. I try to fish with all barbless hooks because a barb will impede your hooking into the fish, because it acts as, once it's hooking into the fish, the barb sometimes will not penetrate into the fish's lips so you can miss hooks. Where a barbless hook, you'll get a nice clean hook up. And with these European hooks, they got the offset point as well, which makes it really nice for retaining the fish. And you won't lose as much fish on a barbless as you would on, say, a barbed hook. We'll go about halfway, and then we'll throw a thorax on there. And what I do for a thorax, I usually take a couple different dubbings. I'll take, SLF squirrel dubbing, which is, available here in the U.S. And the Europeans love this material. And then I take venison dubbing, which is just hair dubbing, but it's really fine and graded up. Pass that around, which is a really nice dubbing. But you can't just use it as itself. You'll need to combine it with something. So I like to use the squirrel. I'm going to make a little dubbing loop here for the thorax. Just throw it in the dubbing loop. Take your little dubbing twister tool, spread it out, and then just give it some nice spins. Just kind of pick it out a little bit. Now it makes this really nice caddis legs with that venison dubbing, gives it a little bit of a buggier look to it. That's what it is. It's just basically chopped up deer hair.
I noticed all your flies look buggy.
Yeah, I like the really buggy looking flies. They're messy, but they're buggy looking. And then just take a little, tool to pick out the dubbing. Then we're going to take our foil, our back foil, pull it over nice and tight, and tie that down with a couple wraps.
Is there any significance about the pattern on that backing, or is it just the way it is?
No, it's gives it more of a natural look, of a cased caddis pattern. So it gives it a little different look to it.
Yeah, right.
Which is really nice. Gives it more of a realistic look to it. Build up a little head, and then we'll rib it up.
Can you see the TV okay?
Can you guys see the TV okay?
head. I like to use a couple whip finishes. Sometimes one whip finish doesn't usually hold your thread after a beating of the fish ticket, so I'll just, you know, do a couple whip finishes.